Can you have a look for me, please? Oh, hello, Helen. Yeah, I'm
yes,
live.
you are live.
Can you hear me? Just let me know, please, if you can hear me.
Is there anybody there?
Yeah, Helen. Okay. Oh, yes, you can hear. Oh, great stuff. Hi, Helen. Hi, Katinka. Claire B. Red. Sharon. Betty. Ebony. Hello. Okay. It's Wednesday night. It's streaming night. How are we all doing? Good morning, Laura. Hey, Karen. Hi, Daphne. Cheryl. Celia. Panzula and Leslie. Oh, my goodness. Lots of you coming in. How are we all doing? Are we good? Hey, Judy. Oh, it is. I'm just going to zoom in a wee bit. There we go. Oh, it's cold. I've been in the office today and oh my goodness, it has been cold. We had snow here. It started the night before last. Had a good couple of inches of snow, which is now pretty much all gone, but oh my good grief, the temperature is awful. It's terrible. Really, really cold. Hi, Emily. Hi, Patsy. So, yeah, I've been absolutely freezing. And poor old Andy's been cold as well. And, you know, the girls have been like, you know, hot drinks all the time and hot water bottles and stuff. And
So have I don't do it.
Yeah. I think it's been wind chill more than anything. I was stood at the tram stop earlier coming home from the office and oh my gosh, I was cold. -3 for Helen. Don't know what we're currently running at. All I know is it's cold o'clock. So it just seems to have been an unseasonably cold November. You know, and this sort of real cold snap that we've got coming on. Apparently we've got some snow due, rain due this weekend, but
I don't mind that.
well, it's been a rainy year. Kind of used to it. It's chittering where you are as well, Patsy. Have you had any snow? Hey, Kashi. Oh, good grief. Plenty of you in for a Wednesday. 30 of you. That's proper good. Got a... Yes, it certainly is. I've had a big jump in subscribers as well over the last sort of 24 hours. I've had 25 subscribers join. So if you're newly subscribed, welcome. Okay, I can just see I've got a message coming in through Facebook. It is the lovely Catherine. Yeah, she says, hi all. Hi, Catherine. Hope you're doing okay.
Why does Catherine use Facebook?
Probably because she watches it like on a TV or something and you can't type a comment. Oh. Patsy says, yes, just a sprinkle, but if it decides to snow properly, it will lie. Cold here, says Katinka, and our heat pump compressor decided to stop working, woke up to 14 degrees inside. Ooh. Hey, Ashley. Glad to see you as well. Hope you're doing okay. And I'm sure, if you can, possibly, I'm pretty sure that lots of our lovely folks would like to see. Would you be able to pop one of your wedding photos in the group? So that those that aren't friends with you can see how beautiful that you looked. And your hubby as well, but mainly you. Hey, Sandy. Judy says just afternoonish there was 52 degrees Celsius, 11 Fahrenheit, 11 Celsius. Oh, thanks, Ashley. Okay, so what are we all working on, guys? As you can see, I've got She Sleeps Out. This is my patch of 7/12, which I'm a good way through. I've had this in the office today, but I've moved along a little bit. So what have you guys got on the go? And with your permission, Ashley, I'll show it on the stream if you're happy for me to do so. Oh, my days. You know, every night this week so far, we've had to have a bath to defrost and warm up. Tonight, I didn't have to, as funny as it sounds, even though I've been out in the cold weather. I'll stop moaning about the cold at some point. Cheryl, hi Cheryl, is working on a Disney cross stitch. Helen is working on supersized Max Colour Bob Cratchit and Tiny Tim. Kashi is on disintegration still, almost there, 98.88%. Great, great, great. The Last Supper story keep paid for Sandy at 8.31%. Ashley says that's absolutely fine. Let you know when I post them. Brilliant. Judy's just taking a quilt off the long arm and taking a break with Turkey Day by Cottage Garden Samplings. Naomi is back on supersized Max Colour stitching shelf. And then what do I want here? 3033. Multitasking, reading comments and finding fabric. 300 more stitches to finish page 5 for Naomi. Sharon is also on stitching shelf, Heaven and Earth Design. Emily is doing a little more work on the Black Water Sirens cell. In a few minutes, I shall switch to some Christmas stitching for the husband, the dude from the Big Lebowski. Patsy has decided on a new start. Doing the Old Craft Room by Haid, only 300 stitches in, but I've put the mock-up on the thread. Brilliant. Laura is working on Winter. Alexandra Viewback, Heaven and Earth Design. Hey Monique, how are you doing? Let us know what you're working on. And Karina says, hello, I'm working on Gamer Girl. We'll keep on till it's done. Hey Adria, how are you doing this evening? Let us know what you're working on. Lots of lovely variety there, but we've got a few Amy Stewart's knocking about again.
Seems popular, that Amy Stewart.
Yeah, very popular. I think pretty much everybody in the chat is either doing one, has done one, or is planning one. So, yeah, definitely a popular designer. Catherine is, I am on the big box because I'm apparently a superstar. Hey, thanks, Catherine. Monique is fine stitching on Tiger Glass, a Heaven and Earth design that's been in the closet for a year. Cool, cool. And AJ doing well, thanks. Hope you are too. Still working on Tiger Family. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm nice and warm, although it has been very cold here. Claire says new start today, Santa's Workshop by Haid. Lovely job. Lots of Christmas stitching now as well. Yeah, I think there's a few Christmas pieces knocking about as well as Amy Stewart's. Cool. Anyway, in a little while, we've got something a little different for you guys because the person who has inspired this is in this chat today.
And wasn't on.
Wasn't on Sunday,
Sunday,
unfortunately.
So we couldn't do it on Sunday.
Yeah. Well, we have got, like I said, something coming up. So once we've got settled in and everybody's here, we will crack on with it's a little thing that involves Andy. Exci Andy, who is obviously here with me.
Yes, it involves me.
Oh, we're going to see if we can change an opinion.
You're not going to.
Hey, you never know. Don't knock it till you tried it. So yeah, we've got a little bit of something extra. It's not all going to be about the stitches today, but of course we will be showing you guys thread. So if you haven't contributed to the thread on the group and you want to do so, just pop a picture on for me. I'll be showing those at about 8:15.
Like you do.
Helen says that sounds kinky. Ooh, heck. Not quite.
No. No, it doesn't.
The lovely Karen is working on Adam's stocking. Patsy, I was kitting everything up individually, so it was a faff to change projects. So I took some inspiration from you and brought a master set of threads down and hoping to start a rotation soon. Cool, cool. Sounds lovely. We've got Sharon has got a nice rotation now. You'll be starting one soon, Patsy. And I think one or two others. David on Sunday was talking about doing a master set like mine as well. So yeah. No, Helen, he's not wearing nipple tassels.
Oh my God.
That's the old mammogram conversation. Yeah, Karen working on Adam's stocking. Which one is that, Karen? Remind us what the pattern is. I can't remember.
I'm strangely weirded out now.
You're slightly weirded out.
Yeah.
It's only because last Wednesday we were talking about how you could spice up a mammogram by, wearing a set of nipple tassels, isn't it? I think the radiologist would probably drop dead in a pure faint, though. Especially if it was a bloke who walked in with a set of nipple tassels. Oh dear, I'm terrible, aren't I? Oh, my days.
The things we talk about.
I know. This conversation gets spicy in this house, I tell you.
Doesn't mean it has to get spicy in this blooming live stream, though, does it?
Ah, the snowman. Ah, brilliant. Thanks, Karen. I see you've popped it in the group. Hey, dear. Anyway, it's not my fault. It's everybody else's. I'm just saying this. It's everybody in this chat that's got an overactive imagination.
Well, I can't deny that, actually. Well, what do you expect? It's a room full of women.
Yeah. Well, as far as we know.
Unless David's in, is he?
Don't know yet.
David, if you're in there, make yourself known, sir.
Photos are up. Thank you, Ashley. Leslie, working on Europe Streets by Artisy. It's 1/1 full cross, just over 95% complete. I'll put a photo on. Brilliant. Thank you, Leslie. And Helen definitely has an overactive imagination. If there's any radiographers up here, don't bother getting a job in Rotherham. Trust me. Patsy wants to know, Andy, do you want some backup?
If you're offering.
That's why I think on the back of you asking if David's in.
Oh, I see. Right, okay.
Oh
I'm slightly
dear.
disappointed now.
You thought that Patsy was going to be your henchwoman?
Yeah, I did actually.
You see, Patsy, Andy's after his own private henchwoman stroke security guard. Oh my days, all good fun.
in a sesame bun.
Indeed.
Well, it's better than being crap in a sesame back, isn't it?
Indeed. Oh, I love my streams. They're so much fun. I got off shot there, not quite. Okay. Yep, Patsy says she can do that.
Cool.
Okay.
Go on, Patsy.
I don't know if I should be a bit worried now.
Why?
Well, I'm not quite sure.
What?
You needed a henchwoman to protect you from me? Oh dear.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Yeah, maybe so. Okay. Nice that we can have a giggle, isn't it? Absolutely, Helen. And you know what? That's what I love. I love that we're all friends. We can have a laugh. Nobody gets offended, you know. And, you know, if you ladies are all mature enough that if you see or hear something that you don't like, you move off. Scroll on by, in essence. No, we're not leaving Andy alone. He's for it. He's for it in a few minutes. Aren't you, dear?
Oh, God.
Hey, Kay, not late at all. You're absolutely fine. Let's exercise our chuckle muscles, says Adria. Yes, absolutely we have. Do you know what? There is too much in this world that can make a frown. So let's turn them frowns upside down. And if coming on my live stream gives you a good laugh, so be it. I'm more than happy.
Well, you're all going to get a good laugh in a minute when Nikki does this.
Oh, yes.
Thing we're talking about.
Absolutely, because
At my expense, by the way.
Yes, at pain of Andy, we are running a little experiment.
Should we get on with it and do it now?
Let's see, we've got 40 people in. Shall we torture Andy now, folks, or shall we torture Andy later? Let's ask everybody.
I'm slightly scared.
Don't be scared, my dear. Definitely. Right. Okay. I'm glad you said that, Sharon. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, just trying to zoom out. You know me and this zoomy thing, it doesn't really work for me. Come on. There we go. Right. Okay. Pantazula says, I don't really understand, but I'm happy to be here. Good. That's all we want. It's just for you to be here and enjoy, you know, what we do. Have a bit of fun. Monique is getting curious. Adrian says, don't be scared, Andy. Be terrified.
I have to live with this woman. I'm terrified on a daily basis.
Okay, so Sharon, I'm so glad you said definitely, because look what I got. We went into Lidl, and if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, Sharon posted the picture of these in the group. Now, Andy says he doesn't like custard creams.
I hate custard creams.
They are
the work
his
of the devil.
Torture biscuit.
I don't like them one little bit.
So guess what? We're gonna torture him. What we're gonna do is, so this is the Festive Creams Variety Pack, gingerbread, mince pie, and after dinner mint creams. We're gonna get Andy to do the taste test. Are you ready, dear?
No.
The only thing is, which one would you like first?
Let's go from what I think will probably be the worst to the best.
Hold on a minute.
Because that way...
I think what we're going to do is... Yep, they were on the group, Pat said. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get Andy in on the stream.
How am I going to do that?
We are going to do this. If you just wait a wee moment, technical difficulties, just talk amongst yourselves. I should have prepared this, really.
Nick is just plugging something into a laptop. I don't know what you're doing here, quite frankly. You've set up your magnifier. You've got your magnifier out. What on earth are you doing? This, I genuinely don't know what's going on here, people. But Nikki has got her magnifier out.
Can you squeeze your bum in there?
Which is the thing that you use normally to, which is when you can't see out.
Hello.
Oh, I'm here. Hi.
Are
Hello.
we ready to torture him? I look terrible. I'm just coming from
Oh, I
work.
see what you've done now. This is.
Yeah, because otherwise we blind everybody.
Yeah, your
with my
magnifier
sticky
is
lights.
basically it's the light now, basically.
Which one are we going to torture you with first?
Oh, blimey. Right. So, looking at all three options,
Hold on.
I think we'll probably have to go from like what I think is the worst one to the best one, because that way, if I don't like the first two, then the last one will be the best of the three, and it'll not leave a horrible taste in my mouth. So I think we should go gingerbread mince pie mint.
Okay.
All right. So, and I think you're having some too.
No.
Oh, that's not fair.
I'm on a diet.
That is genuinely not fair. You shouldn't have. You had your Freddo though. You had the option to not have your Freddo.
These comes in little packets of 6. Don't worry, I'm not going to make him eat all 6.
Please don't. Bad enough having to eat one.
Sorry, it's going to crinkle. So if you're triggered by crinkles, really sorry. Ooh,
What do they smell like?
they smell quite nice.
So these are the gingerbread.
This
Right?
is the gingerbread.
Okay. I can maybe live with that. They just smell like a gingerbread man at the moment.
There you go. Taste test.
Now, bear in mind, like I said, I absolutely despise custard creams. So let's see what the gingerbread custard cream is like.
Dunking my tea. Do you need another one to make sure?
I'll be honest, it's better than a regular custard cream, but it's still not great.
What they are, Judy, is they're like 2 biscuits with a filling in between, so it's like a sandwich. And the taste, the gingerbread or the mince pie or whatever, is in the middle. It's not in the biscuit, is it?
No, right.
Do you need another one?
Not of that. Let's go for the mince pie.
Okay. Mince pie creams.
Not too keen of that, I'll be honest with you.
What, the gingerbread?
No. I'm just kind of hoping the mint one is the best of the three. I like mint, you see. Does this smell of mince pie?
Hey, Enid.
That does not smell like a mince pie.
No, but that's probably because it's been next to the gingerbread.
It's been in that little packet though.
Yeah, but you know, see, look. So this one's the mince pie. As you can see, it's got a flavour.
I mean, it looks like chocolate, doesn't it? It's not chocolate, but
Try it.
I don't know what it is. It definitely does not smell like a mince pie. This, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's meant to be fruit mince pie, Laura. Some of the looks on Andy's face.
Well, I don't know what this tastes like, but it's not mince pie.
You don't need another one to make sure.
No, look at it again. No way in the world is this mince pie.
Okay.
So 0 out of 10 for that one, I'm afraid.
I like this flicker.
You just pushed it. That's why.
Right, now this one, oh, this
Mint.
looks like a chocolate biscuit with a mint filling.
So I'm hoping this one is the best of the three, because I actually do like mint.
I know, Patsy, look at his face indeed. It just says it reminds her not to buy mince pies from Lidl.
That doesn't taste like mince pie, I'm telling you.
That smells exactly the same.
Hang on, give it. Try again. This could be interesting.
So that was the mince pie.
Right. So this is the mint one.
After dinner mint. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
hopefully this is the best of the three. And if it is, I'm claiming the rest of those. Just so you know.
Just so you know, there's a dozen of each.
Oh, cool.
We have a winner. So the mince pie creams are for the win then.
Mint.
Mint creams. After
Tell you
dinner
what they
mint.
taste like. Viscount biscuits.
Patsy says either going to taste like mint or soap.
Viscount biscuits. That's what they taste like. You know if you're not familiar with them, they're like the ones in the green wrapper.
Yeah, it's not mine either, Judy. I'm not a big mint and chocolate fan, although we'll have an after 8 at Christmas.
They're good. I like them. But the others can get in the bin. Honestly, they can get in the bin.
So there you go. So that's the Lidl festive creams, as seen in the group. Does not have Andy's seal of approval for 2/3 of those. Thank you, dear.
So you can have the others?
No.
So you're going to give them to the girls then?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Blimey.
And your 2 kids will be over at the weekend. Just so that your son can ask what flavour is ginger again.
No. Yeah. We had some biscuits the other week, right? And there were some ginger snaps in them. And he was like, what flavour's ginger? And it was like one of them facepalm moments. What flavour's ginger? I tell you now, right? If he was to have some of these, he'd be asking what flavour's mint.
I'm saying nothing.
He's not the sharpest tool in the drawer. I think he might have been at the back of the queue when brains were dished out, to be honest with you. If he was even there at all.
Well done, dear.
Right. Where can I put these out of the way?
In the kitchen.
Oh, you want to take them back? All right, okay.
Well done.
Well, I'm claiming them anyway.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. He's a champ, isn't he?
I'll knob. I'll let knob. Nom. I meant to say nom.
And he was going on about me being cheeky.
I was meant to say nom.
So we've got well done, Andy. You're a champ, Andy. There you go. See, that was nice, wasn't it? That was good.
Yes, it was. It was.
It's nice to do different things on these streams. So
yes.
Thank you for getting behind us with that one, chaps.
Right, I'm going to go and put these in the kitchen, and I'll go back to writing about some little tiny places in the depths of North Yorkshire.
All right, I'm going to
while I'm doing it.
Go back to the stitching. Oh my days! Well, that was fun. We managed to get those when we went to Lidl. When was it we went?
Oh, crap. It was a bit ago now.
It was
we went
last Thursday.
Yeah, last Thursday, because we went to the Lidls in Metford, didn't we?
Yeah. And I was waiting for you, Sharon, because it was you who'd put the picture up. And I said to Andy when I saw them, we're going to get those creams because then you can do a taste test live on my stream. Oh, my days. Okay, so we've got a few comments. Let's go back. Don't go spitting it out. Can you whistle? Are they the devil's cookies? Look at Andy's face. Oh, Enid had a slice of tomato pesto pizza today and it was chef's kiss. To be honest, if it has basil, I'm in. I don't think that any of those biscuits are particularly chef's kiss though for you, though, are they, love?
These mint ones are tolerable.
Apparently, you can get Black Forest bourbons in Sainsbury's.
See, I'm not a massive fan of bourbon.
Okay. Mint for the win. Well done, Andy. Love mint chocolate together, but mint fluoride treatments are vile. Yeah, you're a champ. That was lovely. Laura says, this made me feel good. Great life to be homesick from work. Sharon says that was so good. Thank you for the inspiration, Sharon. And Leslie says, well done, Andy. You're very brave. So I don't think we've quite changed Andy's mind.
Yes, I'm sorry, people, but custard creams are still the work of the devil. Regular custard creams, I will not eat them. no matter how hard you make it.
But the flavoured ones he could possibly potentially tolerate.
Well, these
flavour dependent.
These mint ones, I'm just basically thinking they're Viscounts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Enid says she has half a Terry's chocolate orange. I am so happy. I love chocolate oranges.
Only half of one.
And
done you out of half a chocolate orange, there.
Judy says that was fun. Andy is so brave.
Thank you.
Well, if it was a phobia, I would definitely be, you know, but it's just, you know, because it's a dislike, you know, I think we just kind of set out to destroy the myth, really, I think, more than anything. That custard creams actually aren't that bad, depending on what flavour they are. So, yeah, cool.
It's not the right one.
But yeah, it was my champ.
He tries.
Right, I better have my thread box back now. Because I had to huffed it out of the way so that you could sit your bum down. Andy was sitting where my thread box lives.
You said to sit there.
I did.
Well then, don't complain about it.
I did. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to try and do some other fun bits like that going forward, because I quite like that. But you see, I'm not having any, because if I have one, I'd eat them all, because they're a trigger. Aren't they, biscuits for me?
They are, yes.
I like IKEA biscuits. You know, those ones that are like their versions of, what do you call it? Jammy Dodgers. I do like those. Cindy, you've just missed us doing a taste test on some festive biscuits. So if you do go back about 10 minutes, me and Andy get out the festive biscuits and try and dispel the dislike of custard creams myth for Andy. Poor Andy, what we're going to do to him next. Oh gosh, I hate to think.
Don't.
We wouldn't do anything evil, you know that.
I know.
You know, we wouldn't have you eating, I don't know, snails or something, or getting you drunk or out like that. You know, we're not that, you know.
Oh dear.
But you see, the thing is about you, my love, is that you are always up for a challenge, aren't you? Well, you are. I've never known you turn anything, you know, challenge down yet.
Well, if it's a food challenge, I'm probably likely to do it anyway because I like food.
Sharon's just said, it's a good job I didn't post up cat food. No, Angel would have had to have taste tested that.
Can you imagine that?
Oh my God. She's fussy enough at the bloody best of times.
Tell me about it.
Little sod she is. Oh dear. So yeah, we're going all festive as we get towards Christmas. I'm not doing anything like Flossmas, because I think there's plenty of people out there doing Flossmas. But I do think that you know, it might be nice to sort of have some fun stuff in the lead up to Christmas. You know, and you know, some fun shares and what have you. I think that might be nice.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And you know, we're going for a giggle, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Catherine sent in a message saying, "I'm with you, Andy. Nasty custard creams." Yeah, I get that with the plain ones, because they can be a bit sort of bland and boring. But, you know, worth giving the flavoured ones a go, wasn't it?
Yeah, Yeah, it was.
Is that the royal we? Maybe. Depends if I see if see anything that comes up in the chat that's relevant to me. Sharon says, I love Flossmas, but I get overwhelmed trying to watch them all. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it, because there's plenty of people out there doing Flossmas. And, you know, I just sort of think, you know, why sort of jump on that when there's plenty enough people doing it? So I'm doing something different instead, and we're just adding in an element onto these lives. I thought as well that maybe we could, you know, do a quiz type thing coming up to Christmas. Like, you know, just sort of get you guys a bit more interactive. Those of you that regularly chat, maybe do something like a quiz. And, you know, obviously we'll be doing the photos and having a secondary thread, which I'll open on a Saturday, for a particular subject. And as it gets closer to Christmas, they'll get more Christmassy. So, yeah. Enid may do Flossmas and open one box in the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Advent box a day on camera. Yeah, that sounds good. Hope you've all been all dropped in a picture on that thread. Yeah, money. Yes, that's one thread I'll be planning to open nearer to Christmas. Share your Christmas tree picture. We'll have a thread probably early December. Sharing a Christmas tree picture, and then after Christmas, you know, remind you all to take a picture of your Christmas table. You know, that kind of thing. You know, so. Share a tradition, you know, something that you always do, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I think you know, as it comes up to, you know, closer to Christmas, we'll be sharing lots of things and probably take inspiration from each other too. That sounds great. We could get inspiration from that. Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's what I'm thinking. You know, we get inspiration from each other's stitching, so why not get inspiration from each other's lives? You know, because here we've got lots of people just in this chat from different countries around the world that may have something, a tradition that they, you know, to share, which we may pick up on and adopt or adapt. You know, so, and I like the idea of that, of something new. I mean, we have a tradition here on Christmas Day, don't we? Playing a silly game after Christmas dinner. You know, we'll go and buy a silly game. I want to get that one though where you splat cream in your face. Get Dennis with that. That'd be hilarious.
That would be quite funny, actually.
Yeah. So yeah. We will definitely get inspired. So what I'll do is over the next few weeks, I'll jot down a few ideas in my book, and or over the next week or so, actually, because it's only like 5 weeks to Christmas, isn't it? I'm doing some Christmas shopping next week. We'll say that quickly and quietly in the hope that it passes quickly and quietly. Oh, no, we don't play Monopoly, no. We normally play a silly game. We had Exploding Kittens a couple of years ago. We had a Royal Family Quiz last year. It was like a box quiz that we got. I picked it up in a charity shop, actually. They had Twister one year. Had Cards Against Humanity. What else have we had? Uno. That was quite fun, playing Uno on Christmas Day. So yeah, we've done a few. I ordered a perfume, can't get it in local brick and mortar, and I'm on tender hooks watching the tracking, says Enid. All right. La, la, da, da. Lovely job. Celia's Christmas tradition starts on Saturday when I go to Norway for 10 days to visit my dad and two of my three sisters. I always go before Christmas and bring Icelandic meats and candies for everyone. Ooh, fancy dropping off in the UK on your way through? That sounds good. For us, we tend to have Chinese food Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, except when the Chinese is shut on Christmas Eve, which it has been once or twice. Christmas Day, we have smoked salmon, scrambled eggs at breakfast. We have dinner at about 2 p.m. And then we catch what you can for tea. And cold meat and pickles on Boxing Day. And, you know, it's just a souped up Christmas dinner, isn't it? You know, like Sunday dinner at Christmas. Doing any Christmas shopping in Manchester, says Ebony. I still haven't messaged you. Yeah, do you know what, Ebony? I've been thinking about that. And I still haven't messaged you either. I've been really naughty because I'm actually off work from Friday. I'm off all next week. And then the Monday and Tuesday the week after. So, you know, if you're about, we've got an opportunity to meet up on one of those days, except Tuesday. I'm at the dentist on Tuesday. Laura doesn't really do Christmas. Family too spread out, and I was told I wasn't wanted at the step family's Christmas do. Well, how rude of them, not you. We will make it. You can have a stitchy Christmas with us then, Laura, can't you? We can make your stitchy Christmas. Because I will still be doing my scheduled releases over Christmas. My floss tubes, my live streams, my stitch with me's. And, you know, maybe if there's enough call for it, I could fit in one or two extra bits and bobs in between. Because I don't want anybody to feel like, you know, it's not Christmas or un-Christmassy. Okay. Enid says, turkey dressing, struck stuffing, mashed potatoes and stuff for Thanksgiving, own cranberry sauce, better buy some frozen cranberries. Christmas, it's a spiral cut ham heated up in the oven, mashed potatoes, probably cranberry sauce again. Sounds good, Enid. Drop some off at my place, will ya? Ebony says, I will 100% message you after. I'll hold you to that, Ebony. But I've just been as... I've been just as bad, to be fair. I haven't messaged you. I should still be able to be on your Sunday night before Christmas. My Monday morning, I have 5 days off before Christmas Day. Cool. You're still not sure what our Christmas will be like. Sister and myself, we're going back to Hungary for family, but they then want to go to you now. Oh, dear. So you're kind of between a rock and a hard place. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I am about to, in a moment, go and open the thread and let's see what you talented bunch have been stitching on. Okay, okay, Hannah. Cool. Oh, and Sandy, I know you've asked a couple of times in comments. Hannah is much better. Thank you very much indeed for asking. She just fetched me some washing down, so kind of miss Thanksgiving before Halloween, but like having it after too. We almost started having Canadian and American Thanksgiving, but that's a lot of work. Yeah, it would be. Definitely a lot of work, that, Enid. And of course the expense too. Hey Yvonne, how are you doing this evening? Welcome in. If you haven't popped a picture on my thread, go and do so, because I'm about to go and show what you guys have been stitching on. So if you want to pop a work in progress picture on my thread, now is the time. Sharon, Christmas Day spent with my sister. Boxing Day I watched my annual football match as my son plays. Don't go the rest of the year. I wouldn't say bad mum, I'd say sensible, staying in. It's more stitchy time, Sharon. Yeah, you can't expect football to interrupt stitch o'clock. Yvonne's good, thanks. Everyone else okay? Yeah, I think so. I think we're all good. I've just been torturing Andy with some biscuits, so if you do catch up with what's happened before you came in, just been torturing him with some custard creams. Emily, Emily, we're gearing up for multiple Thanksgivings over the next week with various family, friend constituencies. Hashtag gluttony. Oh. Cool. Let me just get this row of stitches back and then we'll go take a look. Precisely, says Sharon, I love my afternoons when they go to football. Quality stitching time. Yes, indeed. I don't, you know, football interrupts stitchy time. For sure. Andy's going to a football match next week. I'm not.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, not for me, thank you.
Andy can't wait for it.
I just don't do football. You know, the amount of what I know about football, I can write on a postage stamp and have space left. So, Patsy's doing a first ever dinner out this Christmas. And Cassie got to shoot off and I'll take the dogs out while it ain't snowing. No worries, Cassie. Hey, Laurie, how are you doing this evening? Hope you're doing okay. Yes, indeed. Look at her eye. Let me just bring it back a little touch because I've just moved the frame ever so slightly. I've just got, this is a patch of 712, which is all the same colour, which I can do when I'm bored.
At least you admit it.
So, yeah, she's looking amazing. So let's go have a look at your thread. What have we done there?
I don't know. What have you done there?
Okay.
I'll see some good whips tonight.
Yeah. Zoom ladies, say hi. Say hi to everybody for me back, Laurie. I've just been, I've said this a couple of times now as people have sort of continued to come in. Me and Andy's just been doing a taste test on some flavoured Christmas custard cream biscuit. And Andy really detests custard cream, so that was quite a challenge. Oh my gosh, there's 30 comments on this. Okay, right. Okay. Let's see what we have. All comments. Okay, so the lovely Joyce has finished another royal row. Oh my goodness, come on, shift that keyboard. Finished another row, frogging about 800 X's in colours that didn't look right. At least it looks more like the mock-up, but it's not as nice as the PDF pic. I'm sure we can all agree, though, that is some fabulous stitching by Joyce, Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Really, really beautiful. Okay. And that is the mock-up. The mock-up's looks slightly greener. But yeah, mock-ups will always look different than the stitching. There'll always be a slight difference. Monique is working on Steampunk Owl. It's the Haid by Malcolm Watson. Started on September 18th on 25 count Lugana Easy Grid, 2/1 tent stitch, 12.03%. So doing the calculations, should be able to finish them next year. That is some great progress for 2 months worth of stitching. That is absolutely phenomenal, brilliant. And I think she has put in a mock-up. Yeah, there's the mock-up. That's the Steampunk Owl. It's becoming a popular piece, this one. A couple of people I know stitching this. Okay, I've rotated to this piece today, says Monique. I'm a very bad rotator, but seeing what joy it brings Nicola, I've decided to try this also. This is Tiger Glass, a Haid from Leah Roche, 2.62% completed on 25 count 1/1 full cross. He has been in the closet for at least a year. Well, time that he's out of the closet then. And Andy's having a chuckle at that because that's got connotations. Okay. And Monique has very kindly supplied us with the mock-up. And look at this beautiful boy. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? That's very stained glass-esque, isn't it? Really nice. Ooh, baby. So Claire has had a new start today. This is Santa's Workshop from Heaven and Earth Designs, getting into the Christmas spirit. Regular size 284 of 375,000 or 0.08%. Hey, it's a start. Absolutely, it's a start. Looking forward to seeing that one grow, Claire. And she has very kindly provided a mock-up. It is Thomas Kincaid. Let me just make sure my camera's focused in. It's still playing around a little bit. There we go. Look at him. Santa having a bit of a warm by the fire. I want a warm by the fire. Okay. Laura is still working on Winter from Haid. 3,000-ish stitches so far. Come on. Thank you. Lovely stuff there, Laura. I think you have also provided a mock-up of that as well, so we can have a look. Yes, there she is. Look at that. Really pretty. Okay. Ebony is working on Castle by Stitches So Beautiful. 25 count, 1/1 full cross, 3.09%. Is this the, is it meant to be like a Harry Potter castle, Ebony? I think it is, but I just want to double check with you. Okay. Judy, stitching on Turkey Day by Cottage Garden Samplings. He's a big boy, so not sure if he'll be ready to be displaying this year, but we'll keep working on him. Great stuff. A Time for All series number 11. Great stuff, Joyce. Yes, that is Ebony. Thank you. Just call it Hogwarts most of the time. I did think it was a Harry Potter themed one. The lovely Kay is working on The Sweet Smell of Freedom to work on a different colour palette. This is Miss Vitrail, charted by Charlie's Official Store. Artwork by Josiah Universe, 25 count Lugana Easy Guide, 1/1 Easy Grid, 1/1 full cross, using Cross Stitch Paradise Pro rather than Pattern Keeper at 9.29%. And we have our finish to show as well, Kate, which we will get to. There we go. There is Miss Vitrail in all her glory. She's lovely. I think one or two have been enabled with this piece as well. Karina is busy working on Gamer Girl by Gecko Rouge. Just under 4,500 stitches left. Hopefully finish beginning of next week. That looks amazing. Really, really nice. And look forward to seeing that completed. I've seen it completed many times, but it's always a joy when you see somebody else complete it as well. So, yeah, absolutely. Artwork is by Medusa Dollmaker for that one. Now, of course, retired. Okay. Brenda, again, is working on the Steampunk Owl. The freebie 2/1 tent on 25 count, 10.6%. Loving this. It has a balance of block and confetti stitches. Perfect stitching. If you can go between blocking and confetti, you can get progress and work on your process. My favourite kind. Okay, and yeah, it's the same mock-up as the one earlier. So there we go. What else we got? Patsy has decided on the new start of The Old Craft Room by Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's a Ciro Marchetti piece. Come on. There we go. Yep. Another lovely one, Patsy. A lot of different colour palettes of what you've been working on, eh? Okay. Sharon's Stitching Facts. I don't know where I started what I was saying there. Sharon's Stitching Shelf. Are you all right, Lovey? 5.08%. Today's forecast. 100% chance of cross stitching. Definitely on Boxing Day.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
I love these fun needle minders. Okay, Katinka is cutting fabric for the dress tonight. The one that Katinka shared the pattern for. So we've got some pattern pieces there, and looks like a velvety type fabric there, Katinka. Hey, Joyce. So, lovely stuff. I have shown your piece already. Don't worry, I haven't missed you out. Okay. Daphne is working on a Christmas mystery Sal. The designer is creatively crafting 1/2 on 40 count fabric. Looks like a hand-dyed one there as well, with a Christmassy needle minder to boot. A little snowman.
You want to build a snowman?
We could have built a snowman the other day. Blimey, we could. Okay. Sandy's Last Supper Story Keep 2/1 tent on 25 count easy count. Oh, almost out of shot there. Sorry, Sandy. It's looking good. Where are we? Okay. Alicia. Hi, Nicola. Love your name. I hope you're well. How do I get into your chat on YouTube? Well, as long as you're subscribed, you can be in my chat. How do I get into your chats? Tracy Hunt, Bookshelf, Max Colour, Amy Stewart. 3,769 of 282,500 stitches complete. I started last week. This is Suki's fault. She's an enabler. This is my first aid, my second full coverage, but first of this size. Well done for you for tackling such a fantastic piece. And yeah, I look forward to seeing this one as well. Thank you, Alicia. Crushed velour for the dress. Had to find cheap fabrics instead of 5.5 meters. It looks lovely though, Katinka. What else have we got on this here thread? Alicia, I think, has potentially provided a full picture. Yes, she has. There we go. Treasure Hunt Bookshelf. Max Colour. Okay. What else have we got on this here thread of everyone's? Joan Elliott's Spellbound on 28 count lamplight from Pole Stitches. This is what the lovely Ashley is working on. Pie face. Thank you, Cindy. That's what I must get that for Boxing Day. That Christmas Day. That'd be fun. See my stepdad get pie faced. I'm evil. Oh dear. Okay, Adam Stocking from the lovely Karen, 5.3%, and she also has provided me with a mock-up. There we go. Oh, Ashley's also provided a mock-up as well. There's Ashley's Spellbound. Come on, there we go. Look at her, Joan Elliott, I think. Yes, Joan Elliott. Okay. And Karen's mock-up of Adam Stocking. Look at that. It's going to be gorgeous when it's done. Cool. Come on, turn off. Right, we must be nearing the end of this thread. We are. Leslie, Artists Europe Street, 95% done. Wow, that's looking amazing, Leslie. Nearly there, nearly there. Love the colours in it. It's such vibrant colours. Okay. Emily, The Dude by Happy Sloth Patterns. A Christmas present for her husband. Fantastic. Let me just go back to the bottom. And Enid's been doing some fabric Christmas tree ornaments. This is the stocking. Sewing those up, and I think I've just seen that Emily's done a mock-up of the dude. Yeah, there we go. There's the mock-up. That's just like your opinion, man. Is this the one from the Big Lebowski? Could be wrong. It's happened before. Right, let's see what else, because there's a couple of other bits I want to show you that have been in the group. First off is... Where is it? Oh, Hade's got a 50% sale on. Kay, Sussex Stitcher, has finished That Darn Cat. There he is, patron saint of green tile or chili, artwork by Jeff Haney, affectionately referred to as the Darn Cat. 1,800 hours plus change over 552 days. Stitch total 312,500. 1/1 full cross with DMC on 25 count easy grid Lugana. It looks phenomenal. Absolutely superb. Well done, Kay. I am so pleased that it's done for you now, because now I know you're happy to move on, aren't you? Bless you. Okay. Right. Joyce's Christmas order arrived a little early. Some snow. And that's Jennifer. Yesterday had a starting point here of this piece. How rude. This piece, which I will just go back to where it is in a second. It is. She has a horrible head cold, so this is the plan to say today. Stitching this piece on 25 count fabric, sunrise over autumn village, stitching 2/1. And that looks lovely. So, Ashley, let's have a look at some of these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous wedding photos of yours. Because as you all know, Ashley got married and also sadly lost her mum. And look at these, her and Larry on their big day. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, what stunning photos. Really, really gorgeous. Your photographer was something else, absolutely something else, because they really have captured some stunning pictures of you both. Let's see if I can't, why won't it swipe? Cake time. Now you see that's a real good time in a wedding, cake time, isn't it?
Not a fan of cake.
Hey, you had cake at our wedding. Now look at that. Now Ashley coming down the stairs. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. I was just so pleased when I saw these. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful, Ashley. You look so wonderful on that day. But yeah, these pictures just capture it for me. And I think out of the ones that you've shared, this one of you and Larry is my absolute favourite. This is the one, if you were going to convert this and stitch it, this is the one you should do. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. If you were going to stitch a photo, that's the one. Really lovely. You're a talented bunch, aren't you? And also amazing projects again. So thank you very much indeed for sharing. Let's get some light back on my subject here and zoom in a wee bit. There we go. And do a bit more stitching now. It's been all fun and frivolity this stream, hasn't it? With taste tests and lots of whips and finishes. Yes, it's a beautiful picture, Ashley. The fun one is the one with cake, because everything's better with cake, isn't it? Yeah, but thank you very much indeed for sharing with us as well. I love wedding photos. Although I don't like these programs that we have, like Don't Tell the Bride and Married at First Sight and stuff like that. I love wedding photos. I'm a weird. I think you just know I'm weird, don't you, love?
I learned it a long time ago.
I'm only weird on days of the week that end in a Y.
There you go.
Yes, some absolutely wonderful stitching, and I reckon there'll be another couple of finishes coming very soon. Because Kashi's not far off with her Dragonfly, and you're not far off, Leslie. So yeah, we'll be having a, you know, that's something we could do at the end of year. We could do an end of year finish parade thread, couldn't we? I like that. That could be an idea too. You know what I mean? When I get ideas, they just go, don't they? Like the one I had for your channel, it's just going and running. Loads of suggestions, by the way. You ought to put them on a sticky note.
No, that thread is fine.
Have you pinned the thread?
Yeah.
What flavour cake was it, Ashley? I just had a vanilla one for mine. But that was delicious and all. I had a fruit cake for my first wedding. And a sponge cake at my second. We didn't need a top tier for a christening cake because that was not happening, was it, dear?
No.
We decided to be career people. And with 5 kids between us, I don't think it would have been a sensible plan to have had anymore. It was chocolate. We actually asked for vanilla, but it was still delicious. Happy accident then.
What?
Huh? The Ash's cake, it was chocolate, but it was meant to be vanilla, but it was still delicious.
Right.
So it's a happy accident, isn't it? You and your husband eloped. I don't know if you guys have seen a picture of mine and Andy when we got married. Let's have a look, actually. So I can see a picture of when we got married. A handy picture. Let's have a look. Have I got a wedding picture handy? Where's my picture of us with cake? Well, here's a wedding picture of me and Andy. I'll just move that out of the way. That's me and Andy when we got married. I had a blue dress. Let me see if I can find a cake picture. Where's my cake picture? Okay. Hold on. I got to zoom out. There we go. That's our cake picture. We've got a little sunbeam coming in. Our cake, it was just a plain cake with some blue roses on it. And it was just a vanilla sponge. Really lovely. There are a few wedding pictures on here. This one's our cute picture. If I was going to stitch one, it would be that one. That's our cute one. Isn't it, love? 6 years. 6 years ago. Oh, crikey. I'm not a hang of this Zoomy thing, am I? I'd do it again tomorrow, though, I tell you. I really would. I thoroughly enjoyed my wedding day when I got married to Andy. It might have been my second time round, but oh, I definitely knew what I was getting myself into. Didn't I, dear?
Apparently you did.
And that wedding dress now will be, I've still got it. I got it from John Lewis's, which was, for those of you that aren't in the UK, it's like a department store. And that dress now will be too big on me, because I've still got it. I usually get it out at Christmas. It'll be too big on me now. Because I did have a bit of a tummy when I got married. Oh, crikey, I'm off screen. Come on. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they are great photos. We had a couple of them made into canvases. You might have seen in my hoops video, you know, the one where I talk about how I attach fabric into my nurge hoop and make it into a square. You might have seen in the background there was a black and white canvas on the wall of when we got married. But yeah, we had a lovely day, didn't we, love? Got married at the end of September. It was a bit crisp and cool. And then we went on honeymoon, we went to the Isle of Man. And then we went to London, and then we went to Rome. A few days in the Isle of Man. We had a couple of nights in London, and then Rome. It was lovely. The Rome trip had actually been booked for about a year because it was a Christmas present. Because Andy said, pick somewhere that you want to go. And I said, Rome. And then when I got the job that I'm in now, I realised just what a precarious position that I was in if anything happened to me. Me and Andy were always planning to get married. But it just kind of jogged things along a little bit. I started the new job, the job I'm in now, in May, and we got married in September. And the Rome trip that had been planned as simply a trip turned into a honeymoon. And jolly nice it was too. We got to go to the Sistine Chapel. St. Peter's Basilica. We saw the Pope on Sunday morning do his Sunday morning address in St. Peter's Square.
That wasn't the Pope, it was Jim Bowen.
We went to the Colosseum. We went to the Spanish Steps. We found a row of shops where you needed mega bucks to go shopping. Remember that, Andy? And that bloke he was selling selfie sticks when the sun was out and ponchos when it was raining. Remember him?
Yeah.
Happy days, happy memories. And every time we turned around in Rome, we ran into a nun. Yeah, Rome was lovely. What am I doing here? Doing that. And this. Nuns on the run, indeed. There were just nuns everywhere. Became a running joke, didn't it? Can you see anyone? I see none. What have I done here? Hold on. No, that's right. Oh, yes, there we go. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, we haven't got, well, we've got a few photos of our wedding. We haven't publicly shared many of them. Yeah, it was a lovely day. We'll be doing that around Valentine's. Share your wedding photo. I am making a mess of this tonight. Let me try that stitch again. That's better. Sistine Chapel Day was quite a long day because we had to walk for about 2 hours before we even got to the Sistine Chapel.
No video, silencio.
And we even passed through like 2 cafes, didn't we?
Sorry, Nikki, I have a bit of brick wall here. I've lost all my sort of.
As you get up and go, got up and gone.
Yeah. I'm afraid it has.
Oh my goodness. Excuse me. I got to go, Cecilia. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. It'll be weird not to stitch for that time. We'll be bringing some knitting though. No worries, Celia. And, you know, I hope you have a safe journey and pleasant trip. Definitely take your knitting. And, of course, we'll catch up, you know, and if you can, stick your head around the door of the group. Sharon says, have another mince pie biscuit.
No, not the mince pie one, the mint one, maybe.
Patsy says, join the chat and we'll keep you company until it comes back. Yeah, Cecilia, stick your head around the door of the group every once in a while if you can. And, you know, pop us a photo of your travels. You know, it's always nice to see new scenery and things. So, yeah. Emily also has to go, but hopes to join the live on Sunday. No worries at all, Emily. We will see you then. Have a lovely rest of your week, wherever it is you may be doing, except if it's working, because work absolutely sucks. It interrupts our stitchy time, but I hope you have a good week. And Kay says it's probably the custard creams that made you get up and go, get up and go. Hey, Kelly. Edie says I could use a hot cup of tea, but it feels like I might miss something important. Oh, I think it'd be good to go and grab a cup of tea. Kelly, hi everyone. I'm super late because I'm making coasters. My friend is going to pay me since they're doing a donation to the care facility at her workplace. No worries at all, Kelly. You're not late. Don't worry. Oh dear, Patsy, go on out and have a dance in the snow. Have a run around outside if you're starting to steam. And that'll be our old internal heater. The stage of life where a woman can change her pronouns to try me. Yes, Kelly, I have. I've done. So this. Oh, hang on. Let me just. No point in pointing it out if you can't see it, is there? So I'm pretty sure that you can see the line there where the 712 is. I've got this to do. I should do that when I need to stitch without thinking. You know, because there's some days when mindless stitching will do. Patsy says, yep, got it in one. Yeah, the stage of a woman's life where her pronouns change from she, her to try me. I saw that on a meme today and I adopted it, and I thought, yeah, because it actually made me think of my manager, because she was exactly the same today at work. Her internal heater had switched itself on. But then again, she had been running up and down between floor 2 and floor 5. So I think some of hers was a bit self-inflicted, actually, but there you go. Okay. Yes, or F around and find out. True. Very true. Oh, my days. Yeah. Come on. Out you come, thread. There we go. Kelly says, right, Kay, I was going to say pissing off. Oh, my God. Oh, and you know what? I love this. I love how you lot just join in. It's brilliant. Absolutely love it.
What have you created?
I don't know, but it's funny. You know, that's the good thing about all of us Stitchy Bunch here. We can just talk about this stuff and laugh. You know. Patsy's have to stand barefoot in the frost. Go on, Patsy. You have to tell that internal heating system of yours to 0121 flipping do one. Isn't that right, Andy?
We like that phrase.
We certainly do.
That phrase originated from a guy on TikTok.
Yep.
Who was telling our former neighbour, the mad woman over the road,
yeah,
20121 do one, because of a dog. He
said, you're not getting Pablo back. And if you try, I'm going to just tell you to 0121 flipping do one.
Wasn't quite that clean with his.
It was clean. He was that, because it was definitely flipping, not fluffling. What did you do, Patsy? Open the door and your internal heater went, lights out.
There you go.
I'll just turn down the flames. Kelly, I stand outside under the deck in panties and a bra. The neighbours can't really see, but I also don't give a damn if they do. Lass, absolutely brilliant, Kelly.
In this weather?
Kelly's in Canada.
Yeah, I imagine it's quite cold in Canada right now.
Yeah. But if she gets her internal heater to turn itself on, that's what she does. Nips off outside and doesn't care. And, you know, I think that's the way that we have to be, isn't it? That's exactly what happened, says Patsy. It just went, nope. It was like, oh, I'll behave. Don't take me outside into the cold. Oh, Oh dear. Love it. Absolutely love it. Today it's about 5 degrees Celsius, live near Vancouver, and it doesn't get super cold here. Lots of rain though. If it's 5 degrees though, Kelly, and you can stand out on your back porch in your bra and panties, hats off to you. You know, at 15 degrees, I don't stand around in my bra and panties, inside or out. So, because I feel the cold. I actually said to my boss, I said, I can't wait until I'm having these hot flashes because, you know, it'll just be nice for me. I'll be warmed up. It'll be fantastic. I won't be cold. I'm looking forward to never being cold. And this is when you guys tell me that it doesn't pick and choose. It just comes at random. I think I'm getting a bit of a blocked nose. It's not a nice heat, it's sweaty. But it's a good job I work from home. And thank God for Mitchum. Prickly, itchy and yucky. So it doesn't just radiate nice warmth then. I saw a comedian once, says Kelly, says it's been like being microwaved from within. Like, okay, maybe I don't want to be microwaved. Seven, 8. Yes, I think I'm definitely getting a bit of a stuffy nose. Which is just in time for me having a flipping week off, isn't it? Your eyeballs sweat, oh Christ. That doesn't sound pleasant, Patsy. But from what you've just discovered, the threat of standing barefoot in the frost can beat it back into submission.
You're off next week.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You missed that one. 1, 2, there. That one. Thanks for the fun and chat. Got to unload the dishwasher. After that, back to the sewing machine. No worries at all, Kelly. Thanks for joining, lovely. Patsy said she'd rather have triplets. Hey, I have a friend of mine that had triplets. I don't know if I could have. I don't think I could have had a multiple pregnancy. You know, one baby at a time was hard enough. I don't think I could have managed 2 or 3. I suppose you just learn though, don't you? Yes, I think I'm definitely starting with a sniff snuff. There's a video about where you see a woman having a flush, you can see the steam coming off the top of the head. Is that the lady without hair? I think I've seen that, or seen something very similar. There was a lady without hair. Don't know whether she had alopecia or she intentionally didn't have hair. I'm sure on that. I'm pretty sure. I think Lad Bible picked it up or something. Yeah. Knowing my luck, I'd start with it in the midst of a long hot summer. So if it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. I still can't win the sodding lottery, so we still can't have a commune. I have bought tickets as well. I had a nightmare with Royal Mail. I sent a model stitch back last Monday, the 11th. Now, model stitches are always posted recorded delivery. And I sent another parcel the same day for a lady who's in our group. I'm definitely starting to be, it's not Santa. And one of them was going to Essex and the other one was going to Bournemouth. Sent them both first class recorded. And obviously we get a tracking number. So they went off on the Monday in the evening post. So I was expecting them to be delivered. Possibility of Tuesday, but more likely Wednesday because it was after a certain time of day. Wednesday, I got the message from my friend that the package had arrived in Bournemouth. So I thought, oh, great. Let's have a look and see where my model stitch is. Tracking wasn't updating. It just said, we've got it. And I sent an email to the lady I model stitch for, and I said, look, I have sent it back to you. I sent it back on Monday. Here's the tracking number. They still haven't updated it. If you get it, can you let me know? She said, yeah, no problem. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to sort out my invoice for that. So she sent me an email yesterday. Yesterday, Tuesday, saying it still hasn't arrived. And I'm like getting quite worried because this model stitch is worth, a fair bit of money for me. So I phoned the Royal Mail, managed to find a phone number on the website, and I rang them up and I said, I'm quite annoyed. I sent this item first class recorded, which should be no more than 48 hours for delivery. The tracking still hasn't updated, and it's above a week since I sent this parcel. It's not good enough. Why don't you scan them in between so at least we know if it's in a depot or something? And he just kept saying he was really sorry and he was really sorry, and there was a shortage of staff at the moment, but they are trying to get the deliveries out. And he was really sorry, blah, blah, blah. Can you give it to the 23rd? And I said, yeah, no problem. I'll give it to the 23rd. But if it's not, then I'll be claiming for a lost parcel. So on the 23rd, you know, I was ready to be, you know, getting onto the website and raising a reimbursement request. So I'm in the office today and my phone lights up. So I have a look at it and it's my model stitching lady and she says, it's arrived. She says, phew, I thought it was a goner. And I'm like, not as much as I thought it was a flipping goner. Thank God for that. But yeah, 9 days from sending to receipt. At least 7 days later than it should have been. I was, you know, and it's funny because there was a article in the news, the Royal Mail, there are so many post offices closing, including Rotherham Town Centre, by the way. Mm-hmm. So many post offices closing. Well, because the post office is losing money. Well, no wonder if you're providing such an awful service. I'm not surprised that these post offices are closing. It's disgraceful. You know, when you send something first class, you expect it to be delivered within that first class window because that's the service you pay for. £5 something I paid to send this parcel. It's disgusted, absolutely disgusted. But yeah, I agree, Patsy. Yes, a lot of work to lose because it was 6,500 stitches. So it wasn't a small stitch. And luckily, you know, she was delighted with it as well. So, which I was quite happy about. Mail strike then. Oh, they did go on strike in Canada then, Laurie. I know that there was some debate over whether or not they would. So how long is the strike to last for? And there's no wonder in the UK why we've got so many courier services around, like Every and Yodel and DHL and UPS and FedEx and where else is there? DX. Lou has had a similar experience with 24-hour parcel delivery. 2 weeks later, still not be delivered, despite the fact they promised it would be yesterday. Is that with Royal Mail, Kay? I just think it's, you know, disgusting. They've just put up the price of postage by quite a jump, actually. And the service is just dire. They have the parcel in London. Oh, crikey. I just think it's a bit rich, them, you know, hiking up the postage cost. I think because they've hiked up like first class stamps over £1 now, isn't it? I just think it's rich of them to do that, and then we don't get the service that we're paying for. Yeah, I've just turned, for the last couple of hours, I've just turned a bit like something's going on, haven't I? We'll have to see what happens. Just go and blow my nose and have a steam. There's an urgent order for fleece as the orders backing up. Oh, blimey. So an urgent order and they still haven't delivered it after a fortnight. And I bet if they'd put it in with a courier service, you'd have had it by now. I hope so, Patsy, because like I said, typical, I'm off on annual leave next week. I always come down with stuff when I'm on annual leave. It's unfair. I've no idea how many stitches that I was at before I started the stream. I think about 500. Didn't take notice. Probably if it had been ever, it would be there. Yeah, probably would. Have you ever done it with the bickies? It must be the name because it happens to my daughter all the time. Do I have any nice plans for next week? I have a dental appointment on the Tuesday. We'll have to see what happens when Ebony messages me. Might be able to meet up with her one day in Manchester. My other plans are stitching related, of course. Might do a bit of stitching. But no, I don't really have any concrete plans as such apart from some self-care, I think. Oh dear, says Laura, I didn't think I was contagious. I currently have a bad cough, so stayed home. Oh dear. Yeah, it just seems to be that the last couple of hours my nose has just started to get a bit blocked. It's not like me to get colds or anything like that, but I have been into office today, so I don't know. Could be somebody in the office that's giving me a gremlin. If you have, I'll kill them. Have you done for the evening?
Hey?
Have you done?
Only because I've got no energy.
All right, okay.
I really should be writing. I should be writing the Hambleton ones, but I can't.
Yeah, but you know, you're entitled to a bit of can't be arsedness, the amount of stuff that you do, Andy. Oh, Andy is going to be on the BBC.
Well, I've been on.
Yeah, but you're going to be on BBC Sounds, aren't you?
Yeah, when this woman emails me back.
So if we can, we should share a link in the group so you guys can hear his interview.
Well, you can hear it now because Alice recorded it on her phone, and it's in my group, so I could potentially get her to put it up somewhere else for everybody to see. It'll be a bit more polished on BBC Sound, I think. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
It's only a 4-minute long interview.
No matter how long it is. It's you on the BBC, isn't it?
Mm.
It's Andy. He's giving me something. No, Andy is as fit as a butcher's dog. Honest to God, you know, if Andy gets ill, he doesn't normally get colds or anything like that, do you?
No.
If Andy gets ill, he gets a bug. He gets a tummy bug, and I never pick him up. You watch now. I'll pick up a bloody tummy bug.
Yeah, you'll give me one if you're not careful.
Yes, very exciting and very cool. I agree. Yeah, he was on BBC Radio Nottingham.
Yeah, I've been on there before.
Earlier this week.
I'm well known on BBC Radio Nottingham. I've been on a few times. Yeah. I've been on at least 3 times.
Andy plays it down. Yeah, he's just trying to play it cool. You know, like Del Boy. And
Play it cool, Rodney. Play it cool.
that's the one.
I'm about to fall through a bloody bar. Or make a mess of a chandelier.
No, well, not today. That's a bit tight of him not showing. It is, isn't it? But when the sounds one comes up, I shall make sure that one's shared.
I don't know how to use BBC Sound. I've downloaded the app, but I can't make any sense of it.
It'll be available online via iPlayer. You can get access to BBC Sounds on iPlayer.
Well, yeah, but I've downloaded the app, is what I'm telling you. And obviously, I should see it on here, hopefully, but I don't know how to find stuff on it. I've got no idea.
No idea.
There is a search function, but I don't know how to use it.
I think all that frivolity earlier on with the biscuits has struck it out of him. It was fun, that.
It was fun.
You're a good sport, my love.
Yeah,
Traumatized. Patsy says you're traumatized.
I'm not sure.
Nah, he'll live. Oh my days. I think one of the things I'm going to do next week is treat myself to a couple of lie-ins. I'll still be up early though, knowing me. Three 042. Well, our town had its tree Christmas lights and Christmas lights switch on this last weekend. Although when I say tree, it was more like a glorified twig. Our town Christmas tree is a huge disappointment this year. And somebody will come in and say, "Oh, it'll be budget cuts." Yeah, probably. Patsy, I changed my stitching thinking I'd be doing a nice bright colour. I'm currently doing 310, 3371 and a sprinkle of 814. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to stop stitching as I'm so tired. Ironically, I've been to sleep clinic this week. Today, I have a brand new Darth Vader mask. Oh, yeah. Best to stop if you're feeling tired, Kay, because otherwise you have to be telling a frog to hop it. Excuse me. Adrian lights don't go until the 29th of November. Yeah, ours went on last weekend. The tree just looked awful. It looked better when it was lit up at night, but during the day, I mean, I know that you don't look at a Christmas tree much during the daytime. It just looked thin and straggly. Didn't look like a nice tree at all. Yes, indeed, Kay. So that's why it's a good idea to put the stitching down. Step away from the stitching. I shan't be long myself, actually. One of the best things about being rested is not having to do the festive treat and light licensing. I agree. I've put mine aside and gotten breakfast, says Laura. Cool beans. Retired, that should have been. I gotcha. Okay, right. That brings me up to 630 stitches. So I think I'd done 4-ish, 100-ish, maybe 500. So not done an awful lot on this stream, but of course we've had a bit of a giggle, haven't we? With biscuits and things. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave this one here. We've just shy of the 2 hours. So thank you all very much for doing all of the things, for the likes, the comments, the shares, for participating in the group, for joining, for having a real good laugh with us, and, you know, taking it all in your stride of me putting Andy in front of the camera and feeding him biscuits. So we will see you guys on Sunday and do it all again. I will put a topic in the group on Saturday for an alternative to a stitchy thread. And we'll still do a stitchy thread, but, you know, I'll stitch an alternative subject one in as well. So thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in and all the rest of it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.